let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? I'm usually the person that says a lot of things. Unfortunately, we have a Hispanic community in Los Angeles that has a campaign. I think it's national anyway, but I'm just going to say Los Angeles. They have a campaign against black people. All throughout California, it's a campaign to dethrone black people, to take what black people have, right? You know, it's not about share anymore. You know what I'm saying? When, you know, the population, when those large populations of Mexicans started coming into the community in the 70s, you know, I'm 64, so I remember back in the 70s and the 60s and the 70s when there was large populations coming in, establishing themselves in the black community. You know, our mothers and grandmothers and so forth, you know, they helped a lot of their, you know, especially the women in their family, they helped them get into the system, helped them get into the county system, you know. And where we stand today is a situation where everybody keeps talking about black and brown unity, but you know, black is decreasing and brown is increasing, and the attitude and this superior attitude that is being exhibited by a lot of Mexicans in the society right now is undermining black progress, you know. So, you know, Mexicans, my brother back here said Latinos. The Latinos have a lot of positions within the society, and they are discriminating against black people. So black people, y'all need to understand that. Y'all need to call your peeps accountable. If you got, you know, Latinos in your circle, you need to call them, make them accountable, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, otherwise we're going to lose this battle. It's just as simple as that, you know. So keep that in mind. I just want to put that out there. Isaac Bryant, he's one of those individuals that we need to be aware of. We need to know that the evil that he is propagating, he's propagating under his popular agenda. You know what I'm saying? His popular agenda, 80%, his popular agenda, you know, and it's the same thing.
And this is something, again, we've been raising up pretty much this entire year. You know, I was saying earlier how we held different events out here in the village over the year, at the Sunday market and other days. And we spoke on this consistently. You know, we spoke on how, unfortunately, a lot of these Negro misleaders get in office, but once they get in office, they become more concerned about these other people's votes than ours, and they cater and pander to them and look out for them, and they leave us, you know, dying, struggling. And what just finally proved a lot of what we have been saying is a report the LA County just released. The County Board of Supervisors just released a report stating that right now it's believed blacks make up about 9% of the LA County population. However, we make up 49% of the hate crime victims.
Imagine that.
So out of all the hate crime victims, 49% of those are black people, and the highest percentage of people who have been carrying out these hate crimes against us are Latinos.
Bam.
But part of the reason why I say non-black people is because, you know, for years, a lot of folks have been ignoring what's happening. They think because they live in the hills or they work here or there, they don't have anything to be concerned about. But I think going back to 2018, we had the Crenshaw Wall had swastikas marking out the faces of some of our Black Panther heroes. Then probably just about a year later, we had a mother and a daughter who has several properties in the community, but one of their homes right here in View Park, the daughter came home and found on her garage it said whites only. Then earlier this last year in Ladera Heights, they had somebody, the person with the Crenshaw Wall was allegedly found to be a white person staying at one of these group homes around here. It was never really identified who wrote whites only on the garage in View Park. But then earlier this year in Ladera Heights, somebody went around vandalizing a lot of property and cars, again with racial slurs, and that was identified to be a white person. And then just a few months ago, right across the street from Crenshaw High School, across the street from Crenshaw High School, on the sidewalk it was written, I believe it said, "Die niggers." So again, where everybody thought, you know, they had nothing to worry about, and, you know, we were just a bunch of angry black men out here being racist and all of this, that, and the other. you know, even some of the wealthy folks sending their children to Beverly Hills High School, their children are now getting beat up by Persians.
Imagine
you know, so again, this is why I say non-black people, because yes, there is a strong movement by Latinos against black people right now, but really against all people, including some of our own Negro sellouts. So that's why I point out, because again, we're not going to play like it's just this or that person, this or that group. All of these people who they have flooded into our communities have taken a superior sense of entitlement and a position of overseeing us. And all of this is leading to black erasure. And all of these Negroes know this. But again, they cater to everybody but us. And they know we're out here dying. They know baby Yaira died at a bus stop. They know my brother Reggie died right here in the parking lot in his van. They know 6 people are dying daily. They know our brother Abron Farley, who has served Los Angeles like crazy. You know, and I've known Abron. I've seen Abron going back to the 90s, but throughout the new millennium, I know Abron has been on the front line. And part of what is upsetting us is the lack of support, the lack of response people are giving to support Abron right now, knowing his sister just transitioned. But again, this is something all of these clowns know that they ain't doing a damn thing about. And this is where we're really putting out a call to anybody out there that got some sense, that's not hiding, you know, hiding their eyes, denying what they see, denying what's going on. Again, your children are getting beat up at Beverly Hills High School because y'all being stuck on stupid, because y'all keep voting these clowns in who ain't doing a damn thing but creating these conditions.